Got them kissing through the phone, clicking up so they don't feel alone.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Just listening to a little 21 Savage and Drake before I start this live. Whew. It's been a week. It has been a week. It has been a month. This is officially month one of when this thing called podcast has released its first episode. And I will say that I am excited. I'm happy. I'm tired. And I'm like, this is only month one. But I have to get in a routine. And I think I'm finding my routine. It's just slowly and surely, especially with still working a 9 to 5 job and, having a family and things like that, and then starting this whole new podcast it's a nice little transition, but I think I'm working through it fine. First and foremost, want to thank everyone that has downloaded, that has listened to, that has went and watched the first thing called podcast. I have someone that actually wants to speak. I'm not sure who this person is, but we'll go ahead and let them join. This is our first live, so we'll have fun with it. Hi, Steven.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you.
That's good.
I've spoken to the people who do the shows. I like to talk about, say hello to people, on Spotify Live as well, the rest of them, so I can get to know everybody and what they know what I'm like, and what I talk about, and I live in Brighton.
Well, I was going to ask you where you were from because the accent.
Yeah, you like my accent?
I do.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
I was looking for accents, but yes, okay. So how is it over there?
Really good, very good.
Okay, I'm from Michigan, in the United States.
Is that a lovely place? Is it?
It is. It's cold about this time, so.
How is it? It's cold up here as well.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really chilly up here.
Same here. It's probably about like 30 some degrees today here.
Blimey.
Well, are you current on United States news?
Oh, the United States news.
Yeah, you know about Kanye West?
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of talk about everything nowadays, isn't there? Really.
Yeah, that's a lot to talk about, right?
Yeah, I sort of catch up. I sort of do a lot of reading on my news, and I've got a lot of notifications that comes through, and I've got a new news thing called I Trust You. Of course, I trust people I talk to. I've got Alexa.
Okay, so I know about Alexa.
And I've got Amazon Music, which is connected to Amazon Music.
She is. You can get my podcast on Amazon Music.
Yes, I'm very soon. I'm going home to see my mum and dad.
Okay, and where is home?
My mum and dad live in Hampshire.
Okay.
I come from Hampshire.
So you're going to go before the New Year's?
I'm going on the 16th of December.
Okay. So right before.
That's right. I'm going to go to a Christmas dinner with my work on Thursday.
Okay, that's nice. A work event.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, I do. Somebody makes it in the kitchen. Somebody brings it out. When people bring it out, I do that bit, and then I serve it, and I get the takeaways done as well.
Okay, so you serve the soup. Okay. All right, that's awesome. So you meet a lot of different and interesting people while you're doing that, I'm sure.
Yes, I do. Yeah. Yes, that's my girlfriend.
Oh, hi, girlfriend.
Hi.
Hi. You know, we always have to say hi to the girlfriends and the wives. I'm good. How are you?
Thank you.
That is good. How long have you two been together, if you don't mind me asking? 9 years, that's beautiful. I know he gets on your nerves sometimes, though. Just sometimes. I mean, you and I'm sure she gets on your nerves. That's just being honest. You know, you don't like each other all the time, but you love each other, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we don't sort of get on each other. We really sort of like get on solid. Some people just what do you call it? They argue a lot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And with me,
They
we
do.
just get on really well, solid. Everyone has their disagreements in stuff, so that's normal though. That is, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This you're right. Disagreements are normal. I say if you're not disagreeing, especially about relationship stuff, then someone is lying to the other person.
Yeah, exactly. I don't lie to people. I'm more of a straight person. I always tell the truth.
That's right. And there's a way to be straight with someone and be respectful about it, but still convey what you're trying to convey off and being very honest about it. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. 9 years. Yay. We got to have a party for the 10th year.
Yeah, thank you.
You have to host a party for the 10th year. That's what you should do. A big old party.
Yes, that's what we should do, isn't it?
It is. Because 10 years, a lot of couples don't make it 10 years.
No, I
So,
know.
like, that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, that's a really.
Me and my boyfriend have been together for almost 7 years. So, I celebrate that every day.
Well, me and my girlfriend are sort of getting engaged.
Next Valentine's Day.
Well, I'm going to say early congratulations, but I want to see something. Let me know. Connect with me so I can definitely maybe send you guys a gift because that's wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. And maybe I can get an invite to the wedding too, right?
Oh, yes.
Be my
Yes.
first international trip. I do have a podcast that I have done out of, and I'll send you the link for it. I do have a podcast that I do, and it's on YouTube as well. It's this thing called. So this is my first live. I was like, I'll try it out, see what happens, get the vibe of it. And then from there, I plan on doing a lot more live shows. So you'll have to look out, Steven, because I plan on doing a lot more lives. I know people like live, so I'm trying to give them live, in real life type of things. I'm trying to give the people what they want and be creative at the same time. I'm new to all this. I'd rather kind of be behind the scenes than in front of the scenes, but it all works for me. I'm getting used to it.
Brilliant. Yeah, yeah. You'll get used to it. Like once you've done one or two live stuff, you'll get used to it. Do you think one day we'll have to go without wearing our masks completely?
Oh, I mean, well, I will say this: China does it, or at least a large part of China does it. So, I mean, I thought that was going to be the case with COVID, but I see that the large amount of the world kind of wants to have the freedom to do what they want to do, and that's why like it's an option now. So I would say now that it's an option, it might come a point to where it is a more acceptable thing, or it's going to be a more welcome thing to wear a mask all the time or around and things like that. Because I mean, even now, like I see some people that wear it, some people that don't. So in my opinion, the people that I see wearing them now are people that have always worn them to a point and never really stopped wearing them, versus the people that don't wear them. They just, were wearing it because it was a mandated or government regulated, legal thing, a law that was made or required for you to do. And now that it's no longer required, you're no longer voicing that, that right. So, I mean, I think to a point, maybe in the next 20, 10, 20 years, we might see that. We might be old and barely moving or may not even be here any longer when it becomes effective, but I don't see that not being a possible thing.
Do you think it will ever go away with this virus?
No, I think it's going to be something like the flu, where it's going to be something that's going to be probably like a yearly vaccine, or maybe even, every 6 months type of thing where you take this vaccine and it'll help you not get it. But I think COVID-19 is always going to be around.
Yeah, there's one thing I know about the United States is that I've heard about Trump is coming back, isn't he?
Well, he's trying to. I would say that. He's trying to make a comeback. I don't know how successful he's going to be. I'm going to be honest, me personally, I do not want him to be very successful. I voted for Biden for the main reason of getting Trump out of office. So I definitely don't want him to get back into office, to be honest. But he's definitely trying. We'll have to see how the party feels, what he does. I mean, he has money. So I'm not saying money doesn't talk, money doesn't walk, money doesn't make power moves, because it does. So we'll have to see what happens in the next, I would say, year or so, because it's 2024 election.
Yeah.
So really in the next 6 months, we'll have to revisit this conversation, Steve, in the next 6 to 8 months and see where we're looking at with Trump.
Yeah.
See where we're talking about.
I'll talk to you on live another time. I look forward to that.
Yes, I will let you know the next time I go live, and then yes, I will speak to you on my next episode, Stephen.
Right, excellent. Nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you as well.
Right, see you later. Yeah.
See you later. Bye-bye. Okay, you guys. So that was interesting for the first live. I didn't think I was going to have anybody come on, but he was from a different country. So as you see, we're touching the international people. I'm excited about it. First and foremost, this week's episode, I'm going to do it a little different. So look out for my this or that's that are going to be popping up. Instead of doing a full podcast episode this week, I'm going to give you a couple of this or that clips and episodes. So look out for those. I am dropping still, though, an audio show on Friday. I'm going to have another special guest with me. So please, Friday, all the streaming platforms that you can get podcasts on, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, Google, iHeart. Go follow, go listen to the episode on Friday. The full episode is going to be there for you and available with my special guest. Follow me, go subscribe. This thing called podcast on all the streaming platforms, all the social platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, IG, YouTube. Please go subscribe. Get me up to 100 subscribers. That's what my goal is, you guys, on YouTube, 100 subscribers. So please get me there. Spotify, I'm trying to get to 20 listeners, 20 followers. So come on Spotify. I know you can help me get to 20 listeners. So let's go. Let's start subscribing. Let's start following you guys. I appreciate it. It's been the first month of the podcast. I thank you guys all. Continue this journey with me. I'm